one of the first questions I gotta ask, you know what I'm saying? Like a baseline, to establish a baseline, like what is an alchemist? Like what does that mean to you? You know?
Yeah, I guess a lot of people have their own definitions of it for sure. Um, what it means to me is just like studying the science of like what gets us closer to God, right? So it's like, what
Mm-hmm.
is the science of God? Like what makes a human being a human being? What makes the world go round? But not only that, like how can you perfect yourself as a person? And how can you be like your best self? Like how can you purify yourself, deal with yourself enough, work out enough of your internal struggles to where you're like the best version of yourself. And that's like my basic definition of what an alchemist is. For me, at least, that's what it means for me. But a lot of people have a lot of different, definitions of what it is to them. So,
Okay. No, I really like really like your definition, the science of God. Like that is very interesting. That's very interesting because like even when you look at a lot of things in science, like some things like we can't recreate. Like,
right.
and it's just like, how does this happen this way? You know what I'm saying? To where it works in this environment, but it's unrecreatable in any other environment.
Right. And then like just the harmony of everything. Like the only thing that's not harmonious is people, essentially. But like the harmony between like the stars and the moon and the sun and how far we are away from the sun and how we're able to have life on earth. And then you just have like even like a spirituality and the harmony of spirituality. Like I don't know, like sometimes we call it karma, sometimes we say you reap what you sow, but there's just so many beautiful things that happens in life, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, something else had a hand in that, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what an alchemist is. At least historically, back in the day, you had a lot of good alchemists, and you had a lot of what we call charlatans. And those good alchemists, not only were they like these deeply spiritual people, but they were
Mm-hmm.
also making all these advancements in science and technology and chemistry. So you had people that are like really spiritual and kind of heady and kind of out there, but and on the other side, they're like the first distillers of alcohol. They're making medicine. They're so it's like kind of that whole balance between like practical knowledge and also like a deep spiritual understanding of the world around you.